Hello, and welcome to the HelpMeSellMyCar.com guide on how to write a fantastic description for your for sale ad. Our goal in this video guide is to empower you to write a description that helps you get your vehicle sold. We start by explaining why it is so important for you to have a quality description. Then, we give you some ideas on things you may wish to know prior to writing your description. Finally, we provide our recommendations on what you can do to ensure your description is a great one. However, before we begin, please consider taking advantage of our description writing service. Our professional writers are standing by to provide a handwritten description for your vehicle. Every description we write is tailored to your specific car to make your listing sound its best. Please visit helpmesellmycar.com for more details and pricing. Of course, we don't wish to stop you from writing your own description, especially considering you are the one who knows your vehicle best. Prior to writing your description, you should make sure you have a few things ready. You should know the basic technical specifications of your vehicle, such as its type of engine, how much horsepower it has, what type of transmission is included, and whether it is front, all, four, or rear wheel drive. A simple Google search should be sufficient for you to find most of this information, but we strongly recommend trying to find a brochure online as it will most likely provide you with anything you need to know about your car. In addition, you may wish to locate or acquire the window sticker for your vehicle. If you don't have the original on hand, you can often contact a dealership that sells your brand and ask for them to pull the information for you. Some makes dealers will do this for no charge, some have a fee attached. In our opinion, it is worth one's time to acquire this info as it can be a valuable source of information, and including it will definitely set your listing apart from the vast majority of other private listings. Secondly, you should also have a list of the features and options included on your car. Again, having a brochure and/or a window sticker for your car will make this step much easier. Thirdly, you will make creating a listing much easier if you write and save your description in writing software such as Notepad, Microsoft Word, Google Documents, or OpenOffice on your computer rather than writing it in the listing website itself. That way, if you choose to list it somewhere else or if you need to reference it later, it is sitting in a convenient document on your computer. Before we provide our recommendations on how to write a great description, we want to be sure you know why it is so important to have one. The description and your listing's pictures are the only ways buyers can learn about your specific vehicle without contacting you and seeing it for themselves. By including the most important and interesting information about your car in the description, you are enabling buyers to make an informed decision about your vehicle without having to bother you and potentially waste your time if it isn't what they are looking for. Also, by having a fantastic description, you can preemptively create a friendly, welcoming atmosphere around your listing that will help you and a buyer interact. Furthermore, having a quality description makes it much easier for search engines to find your listing and show it to buyers. Remember, if buyers can't find your ad, then they won't know it even exists. When writing a description, we believe you should always keep the following in mind. Write in complete sentences. Unlike the bad old days where you were limited to 50 characters in a single picture, meaning you were forced to shorten everything down until it was nearly incomprehensible, today you can write things out without worry. You don't need to write a novel or anything, and in some cases you will still have strict character limits, but by writing in complete sentences you will make it much easier for buyers to understand what you are writing about. Also, while it is tempting to just use bullet points, we strongly recommend against them because search engines tend to place pages with complete sentences higher in their search results. As you write your description, it is also best to make sure you are using correct grammar and punctuation. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the better your listing looks, the more professional it will appear. Also, we cannot stress it enough that you should not use caps lock at any point in your description. Doing so will only turn buyers off of you and your ad. Finally, be honest and open. If your car has issues or something doesn't work correctly, letting a buyer know beforehand will only help you in the long run. Sure, it's possible some people may be turned away from your ad if they know it needs work, but they're gonna find out eventually, so you may as well get it out of the way right off the bat and avoid having them waste your time. When writing your description, it is important to format it for easy legibility. The easiest way to ensure you make your description easy to read is to separate it into paragraphs and organizing the details in a logical manner. There are an infinite number of ways you can choose to format your listing. In the end, do what suits you and your vehicle best. However, to help you get started, please consider the following format plan. Make your first paragraph all about introducing your car to a prospective buyer. Include its year, make, model, and trim level in the first sentence. Then go on and describe its exterior, color, and general condition. If you can, use the manufacturer's name for the paint, such as Night Blue Metallic, rather than a generic name like Dark Blue. You may also wish to describe why you are selling it. There's no need to give the car's life story unless it is relevant or interesting, so this should just be something basic. Then you can focus on technical specs in the second paragraph, include the type of engine, transmission, and what sort of drivetrain is in the car. If you are unsure what any of this means, don't guess. Reference a brochure or window sticker for the correct information. Of course, if you just can't find anything, it's better to skip a detail rather than include something incorrect. The second paragraph can also be used to discuss notable exterior features or modifications. If you need to mention a condition of a specific function or element of the car's exterior, you should also do so here. The third paragraph can be dedicated solely to the interior. Provide details on what features and options are included for the interior. Again, if anything doesn't work, it should be mentioned here. Finally, don't forget to describe the infotainment system in stereo. The fourth paragraph in our general recommendation is reserved for safety equipment. Also, if you haven't mentioned it already, this paragraph would be a great place to detail any accidents or incidents the vehicle has been in. In the last paragraph of your description, you should include any relevant information to how you want the sale to be handled. Include your contact information if you wish, then detail your requirements on payment. Anything else you can think of that is relevant to these details should also be added. Please keep in mind this is just a general idea and is similar to how we format our custom descriptions. Depending on your vehicle, you may find that you can get away with fewer than 5 paragraphs, or you may find you need several more if the vehicle is extensively modified or has an interesting history. To give you an idea of what a completed comment sounds like, here is a description written in the manner we just described. Thank you for your interest in my 2017 Volkswagen Golf Sportwagen 1.8T SEL, presented in Night Blue Metallic. I special ordered it in the summer of 2016 and took delivery in December of that year. It is in excellent condition. I'm only selling it because I'm moving to the country and find myself in need of a vehicle with more ground clearance. My Golf Sportwagen is front-wheel drive, and its turbocharged 1.8-liter inline 4-cylinder produces 170 horsepower and 199 pound-feet of torque. The 6-speed automatic transmission shifts smoothly as new, and the EPA rates it at 25 miles to the gallon in the city and 34 miles to the gallon on the highway. Over its 10,834 miles, I've seen as much as 40 miles to the gallon on 55 mile/hour highways. Its exterior is in generally great condition. There is a scratch approximately 3 inches long on the driver's side rear quarter panel, and the passenger side rocker panel was bent slightly during a service. Neither issue is especially noticeable unless you are looking for it. I'm a huge fan of the adaptive bi-xenon headlamps, and passengers have never failed to mention the expansive size of the panoramic sunroof. Its gray and black leatherette trimmed interior is essentially like new. The front seats are heated and the driver's seat is fully power adjustable. Other features include a multi-function steering wheel, keyless entry and ignition, dual-zone automatic climate control, and split-folding rear seats. Both the pictured rubber floor mats and the original carpeted mats are included in the sale. The touchscreen infotainment system includes SD card navigation with the original maps from 2016, Bluetooth, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and a Fender audio system with a dedicated subwoofer located in the spare tire wheel well. My SEL features adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning, blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, a backup camera, automatic park assist, and front rear parking sensors. Thankfully, it has never been involved in an accident, and I personally think VW has some of the best programming on safety equipment of any make. Please use the Contact Seller button to get in touch with me. I'd be happy to provide additional information or pictures. I'm open to negotiation on the asking price, and I would prefer to only handle payment through secure wire transfer. Thanks again for checking out my ad. I look forward to talking with you. Thank you for watching our video. Here's a quick recap of what we have discussed. Write and save your description using appropriate software on your computer so you can easily reference it in the future. Write your description in complete sentences using correct grammar and punctuation. Don't use bullet points or caps lock so your listing looks and sounds as professional as possible. Finally, use paragraphs to format your description and organize your thoughts. You don't have to follow our given format. Do what works best for you and your vehicle. Thanks again for watching this video and for visiting helpmesellmycar.com. Please check out the rest of the site and our other videos for more tips, tricks, and recommendations on how to get your car sold. We wish you luck!